Don't blame me if I break you.
I will not let you destroy my world! Goku! Season 23! Let's do this.
After this episode, I declare that the Touchers arc is by far the best arc in Fairy Tail. When I first read inside the manga, it wasn't that much of a hype up compared to the anime. The animation just made this a big hype up, and you know what? Thumbs up for this episode. This episode is where everything kicks up. So the last episode left off where Elfman goes destroys the entire guild and Touchers was hovering right over Fairy Tail. So this episode continues off where Touchers felt proud that they destroyed Fairy Tail. They all celebrating that yes, Fairy Tail destroyed, and then we see Kyouka standing there saying that okay, now that Fairy Tail has been destroyed, we're gonna go and activate Phase. That way Zeref could come towards us. They're doing all this for Zeref, and that once when Phase is activated, they could make the world that Zeref wanted. So that's why they're trying to activate Phase, so then Zeref could be proud. And while they're celebrating, they notice inside the map that 3 people are coming towards them, and those 3 people were Happy, Lily, and Carla. That's they're like, what the? I thought Fairy Tail destroyed? And we see Happy carrying something in his hand. Turns out, in the last minute, Kanna saved everyone. And you know what? I must admit, after this episode, respect to Kanna. Thumbs up for her. She really kicked up a lot in this episode, and she really did step up. I really like Kanna, and she deserves a thumbs up. Kanna went, and when she found that Elfman decided to destroy the guild, she turned Elfman into a card. She learned a new magic where she could turn everyone to cards, and then she went and she turned the entire guild into cards, and then she told Happy, Carla, and Lily to fly away with these cards. And that's how they survived the explosion. Very smart move of Kanna. So then that's when Kyouka told him to activate this gravity force so then Happy, Carla, and Lily can fly towards the top. So then they went right to the cube and they were pretty much stuck because of that gravity. And that's when Kanna unleashed the entire Fairy Tail. So now we have a battle with Fairy Tail versus Touchers. Finally the war just began, and we see all the Fairy Tail members going out, getting ready to attack all the Touchers members. While that's happening, we see Mira being transformed into a demon, and once the process started, when it was about to finish, Mira woke up and destroyed the entire capsule. And when she came out, she told the woman that you're an idiot pretty much. You can't turn me to a demon because she has her she-devil inside her. She already has a demon particle inside her, so therefore it won't work on her, and that's how she woke up. Now here is a sick part. Kyouka comes to the room where Erza is trapped. She had a plan to use Erza, and then once she got to the room, she saw that Erza was not inside the room, and there was a big hole. And when she got there, she got really pissed off, and out of nowhere, Natsu and Lizano were there, and they hold on to her and they said, huh, nice try, we got. And she asked how they escaped. They told her that the sword came to them, and they used that sword to cut the chain, and that's how they escaped. That's when she got really angry, and she asked, where is Erza? We heard Erza reply to her saying that you took good care of me. It's time for me to return a favor. As she walks close to her, she destroyed all the demons that was around her, and now Erza vs. Kyouka just started. And this was pretty much really epic moment right here for Erza. And then when she comes up to Kyouka, Erza tied Kyouka up the same way how she tied Erza up, and then she started questioning Kyouka saying that, where is Mira and Elfman? And then that's when she asked her that, why are you guys doing this? Why are you guys after Fairy Tail? Kyouka revealed that she's from the book of Zeref, and that Zeref is pretty much their master, and that they're doing all this for Zeref so that Zeref could come towards them and appreciate what they did for him. So then Erza tells Natsu and Lizan to go save Mira while she handles Kyouka. And before anything else, the shackle broke because it won't work on Kyouka because she's fully said that this shackle only works on magic users. It blocks their magic, but anyone who does not use magic, they could easily break this shackle. So she broke through the shackle and she came and she tried to deck Erza, but Erza's the badass right here. She goes and BAM! Decks her so hard in the face. She kicks her, she flies 10 feet away, and Erza's like giving an angry face, you know? She gave you the face that you're like, whoa, I don't want to mess with that. Pretty much Erza was handling this woman. This woman was nothing compared to Erza. That's why she tied Erza up. I think she knew that Erza was strong enough to handle her. And that's when Erza went and re-equipped to a new form, and she went and attacked Kyouka so hard in the face. So while that's happening, the entire Fairy Tail is fighting a Touchers. We see Lucy, she getting action, she beats up half the Touchers there. We see Ganjil coming out, fighting half the Touchers. And then Gray and Juvia are working as a team. We see Makarov transforming into a giant just so he could stop the Touchers. And then once when they started beating the Touchers, they had to make plans to how to get into the center of the Touchers. So out of nowhere, we see Erza pierce right through the cube. And while she pierced through the cube, we see Kyouka running top of Erza's sword as she's decking Kyouka really hard. And bam, Kyouka flew so high in the air. And that's where the battle between Erza and Kyouka starts. And that's when all the Fairy Tails decided to enter Touchers. And to end it, these guards came. So when Natsu tried to attack the guards, out of nowhere, they all start flying in midair, and we see Zeref. He came towards Natsu, and he comes to Natsu and says, hello Natsu. This entire place is my bookshelf. And that's where the episode ended right there. Whoa man, the Zero hype up was just amazing. This episode really kicked it up, and the animation made this arc look so much better. I just can't wait for the next episode. Those who don't read the manga, you're in for some surprise, because what you can find out inside this Turtles arc is just unbelievable. That was all today, people. Let me know your thoughts about this episode. If there's anything like what this review to talk about, please drop me a like. That'd be amazing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'll really appreciate it. I'm Goku T23. Have an insane day, people.